Hello and welcome. I don't know how to go about this. If you observe me, I don't come on social media to attack any of my brother, even though I have many reasons to pick some of my brothers as main focus for the problems that we are having vis-a-vis as it affects the southern region. So I really don't do it, but this video is going to concentrate on two southerners whose activity is jeopardizing everything that we stand to represent as the good people of the South. Now, Mr. Oshomole, you are number one. Oshomole, sometimes I will try as much as possible to do this video without insulting or abusing you, but I will try also as much as possible to drag your senses back, if perhaps I will even be successful at that venture. Mr. Oshomole, let me tell you what these people do. Because we already have the psychology in this Nigeria that we cannot be anything unless by the express approval of the caliphate, we become very much, at the mercy of their political machination. First, they make you feel relevant. And once you feel relevant, you are willing to do anything to please them. Such is the example of, what's this man from Rivers State, Amechi. And then you. It seems you guys struggle by every means to make sure that every plan of the caliphate to put Nigeria at their fingertip has become your primary callings. Now, when they make you chairman of APC, you think you have attained the highest rank in the world. You are chairman of the ruling party, chairman of the... What is going to happen is that every excuse needed in the world will be obtained to remove you. Because right now, your activities in the past have helped to make them get whatever they want. They have Nigeria perfectly in a place where they can do whatever they want. They no longer need you. They no longer need you to win election. They no longer need Amechi to win election. They no longer need Umahi to win election. Most of the southern puppets that they've used to get what we want today, they no longer use them. So they're going to take you out. I can assure you that anybody who thinks APC will field a Christian candidate come 2023, you still don't get them. You still don't understand what is going on. You still don't get it. As a matter of fact, sometimes my prayer now is that more of Southerners should be killed if it's going to require us to the point where our senses will come back, that we need to really come together and form one solid block to challenge what is befalling us. Don't forget, the advent of Amotekun has pushed all those within the Yoruba enclave that has been termed as bandit or terrorists or whatever. If they are pushed out, they cannot be pushed out into the north. They will be pushed out into the southeast territory. To make matters worse, we are not even prepared for anything to substantiate any effort to weather this storm. I just read yesterday that the South governors are planning to come up with a security outfit. It's really a shame. It's really a shame that the peculiarities associated with the North and the peculiarities associated with the Southwest are completely different from the unique peculiarity associated with the South, and Southeast. Permit me, I use the word South, and Southeast just to establish a foundational understanding. We still think we have the leverage or the liberty to think the way the Northerners will do or the way the Yorubas will do. Their situation is unique. The concentration of diverse tribes and ethnicities is more within the southeast region, southeast regions, but southeast region. The concentration of of diverse ethnicities and more. So it makes our approach to this political quagmire very, very unique. It will take only a unique approach to tackle it. We cannot just sit down and then South governors make up their mind to say they want to do a security outfit, or Southeast governors want to make. We still don't get it. We are still thinking this thing. We're still thinking within the. Our minds are still working within the divisive nomenclature of South and Southeast. We still think this thing is about South, this thing is about Southeast. To them here, it's about the two of you together. It's about the South and Southeast. They, from the north here, from the mind of the caliphate, they don't see you as South and Southeast. They see you as Kasa Arna, that's land of the unbelievers. That's how they see you. So, whereas from the northern perspective, you are seen as one, but from your own side, you are seeing yourselves as different. It's a strange psychological phenomenon that sometimes I find it very difficult to wrap my head around. So what is really going on here? I said I was going to talk about two Southerners. I really don't like attacking my brothers, because whether you are all Jews or Kanu, whether you are Mechi, whether you are anybody that has been fighting against us, you are still my brother. The best I can do is to reach you and, get your senses back, or pray that you learn from your mistake and come back to be an asset. Because the truth is that those who have sold the South are now more of an asset to the fight than pushing them off and say, we have this mind of suits you right. God punish you for all the wrongs you have done to us. That is not politics. A mind like that will not succeed in politics. Politics is about interest. You don't. Anyway, let me not mix, because sometimes the ideas about this whole thing, they are much in my head. So the next person I want to talk about is Mr. Don Pedro. This video is not an attack. It's an attempt to make us reason. Mr. Pedro, I called you the last time. The moment I mentioned Southeast, the moment I mentioned certain things, you just switched off the phone on me. I tried calling back severally. You didn't pick the call. So now let's talk publicly at least. There's nothing to hide here. It's all about the same struggle. You have been going about peddling the Midwest region. And sometimes I'm sitting back. I'm trying to put my mind into your mind and see what is actually driving you for this Midwest region. Midwest is a combination of the present Delta State and Edo State. In Delta State, we have the Igbos, we have the Urobos, we have the Ijos. In Edo State, we have the Esakon, we have the Benin, we have a lot of tribes. So I'm trying to picture the possibility of a Midwest state, of a Midwest country, Edo and Delta. Frankly speaking, as much as I try to delve my mind into where you are coming from, the best I could muster is a laugh. Because quite frankly, it's a laugh. Now, here is the complication here. Are you in all honesty telling me that the Igbos in Delta State will align with a Midwest region? Or we, the Urobos, we have become herons. That means, what is it when, herons. That is the female animal that the male, is it herons? The female of, like, the female sheep. Two rams will fight to own, is heron, abi? So it's like we, the Urobos, the Sokos, the Shekris, we have become herons, where the major tribes fight and lock their hands and lay claim to us. The Yorubas are carving Odua region and they are carving the Urobos to themselves. The Igbos are fighting Biafra and they are carving Urobos to themselves. You Midwest region, you are fighting Midwest and you are carving the Urobo. Nobody's asking us where we want to be. So everybody is just fighting and just picking us as if they've finished fighting the fight of the ram and then we are there to be picked. That is a huge insult to our choice of integrity in this whole situation. So what I'm trying to say is this: as long as we keep departmentalizing, compartmentalizing, segregationalizing our approach to this struggle, the only prayer I can say is that these riffraffs, these rascals who name themselves as bandits, should kill us more. Let us lose more lives. Maybe our senses will come back. By the time we lose more life, we will now realize that this thing has gone beyond this this idea of it is an Igbo fight, it is an Orobo fight, it is a Midwest fight, it is Ijo fight. I think we have not lost enough life to come to that senses that we need to work together. So the only prayer I can say, because at one point I was coming here and then this your Facebook ranting, I beg, go and convince your people. Now there are people who believe that we should go and convince myself. They don't need to do anything to get people to themselves. They just sit there and then people should come and join them. That mentality is false. There are people who believe that they are Midwest. They need their own. They don't want to be with anybody. They just want that small place. After all, Kuwait is a small country. Fine. Keep thinking like that. They should kill more of us. Just enter and kill. Bandit, please enter and kill plenty. Kill them well. When you kill them, they started losing grandfather and young ones and this thing. Kill them well. Then sense will come back. So that we know that we need to come together. Because we have this seeming stubbornness in us. That instead of us to put our mind on the big picture that we are losing life. No. We are the three wise men from the east. No, we are the constitutionally created region. No, Ijo is senior brother of Igbo. No, this that. It's a laugh. With all the senses we claim we have, with all the school we said we went to, with all the exposures we think, we say we have traveled around the world, we cannot come to the simple understanding that what you need to take these people. Let me give you one last example before we wrap up this video. Do you know the dog they call Pekingese? Pekingese is a very small dog. His back is, he barks very little. It barks very little. One Pekingese dog, if it's barking at me, I will kick it and crush it with my foot. But if there are 100 attacking me, they will overpower me. But if we have 100 Pekingese dogs and one is attempting to fight me alone, the others don't care with his fight, I will crush this one. Then if another one comes to back, I will crush that one. If another one. So as they keep attacking me, from an individual point of view, I will keep killing them. Pekingese dogs, I will keep killing them. But if the Pekingese dogs decide to attack me at once, they will overpower me. How hard is that concept? How hard is it? How hard? So they should kill you. Kill more of you. Kill more of you, if that will bring your senses back. So, Mr. Don Pedro, I want you to keep fighting for Midwest region because you are departmentalizing. You are segregationalizing. Like I said, I really don't like putting my brothers on the front burner because when they see us fighting ourselves, they will be like, "Shege, when the East Kenya." Hari yanzu basu gane asalin maganan siyasa ba wallahi shege dan buro. Wallahi tallahi ni ban san yanda mutanen nan duk da ilimin su wawaye ne. We just find you need to see where these people sit and they describe us. You see them as fools, but they actually see you as the bigger fool. And I tend to agree with them. I agree with them completely. Because it takes a unique type of fool to have so much strength that we have, so much education that we have, so much exposure that we have, so much wealth that we have. And yet, with the wealth you have, you still seek confirmation or approval from the people you think that don't have sense to be able to enjoy part of your wealth. It takes a unique kind of stupidity to put yourself in that kind of position. Really, I think. So when they laugh at us and say we are idiots and we are fools, please let us gracefully wear that cap that we are fools. Because I cannot understand where somebody from an oil producing region will be bowing down to somebody who he believes without him, he wouldn't have been where he is. So it's funny. It's funny that people can actually, because of their selfish pursuit and their greedy pursuit and their self-centered, motivated political pursuit, can actually mortgage and sell the future of our entire region because of the small benefit they are getting now. Mr. Shomole, I am not abusing you, I am not insulting you, but please think of the region first before your personal goal. I like to drop this video and I say thank you very much.